Prescott, podium.
CD going, big-time playmaker, get him some catches. In the second drive there, led to a touchdown. Able to overcome some penalties even on that drive. Get there in the third drive, they leave him one-on-one, able to attack that. After what?
Yeah, here we go. Dak Prescott, podium.
CD going, big-time playmaker, get him some catches. In the second drive there, led to a touchdown. Able to overcome some penalties even on that drive. Get there in the third drive, they leave him one-on-one, able to attack that. After what? Luke getting a big fourth down conversion. It was huge, but we've got to build off of those drives and continue to go. Didn't finish the way.
Yeah, here we go. Dak Prescott, podium.
CD going, big-time playmaker, get him some catches. In the second drive there, led to a touchdown. Able to overcome some penalties even on that drive. Get there in the third drive, they leave him one-on-one, able to attack that. After what? Luke getting a big fourth down conversion. It was huge, but we've got to build off of those drives and continue to go. Didn't finish the way that we wanted to, not to our standard. Left in the hands of the defense, which is credit to those guys for finishing, getting it done, not allowing any touchdowns. But we're an offense that can finish better and score more touchdowns than we did tonight. So we've got to look at ourselves in the mirror and go get that done.
Dak, Todd Archer with ESPN, how vital was getting a win tonight?
It was huge. It was huge. Yeah, after obviously losing two, especially at home. Coming on the road, first division game. Division wins are always tough. As I said, then you add on the road. Before a long weekend, puts a better taste in our mouth. But at the end of the day, as I've said, even after those two losses, the past 2 weeks, it's a process. So we're not going to get complacent. We're not going to get overexcited about what we've done tonight. It's about building, and it's about figuring out what we can do better in all phases. But it's a lot easier to do that with the win.
I think it's your fifth game where you've had an 80% completion percent or better in your career. Okay. Does that mean you're seeing it? Is that kind of what you're talking about, how you feel like you're seeing it?
Yeah, I mean, I was shooting for 80 tonight. As much as, as well as I've been seeing it, obviously the first 3 games, the percentage hasn't showed that. So understanding that tonight we're going to have the opportunity for some underneath throws, attacking the autobahns, we say, outside one-on-ones, getting CD the ball. We knew we had an opportunity to just get off to a good start, get the run and the completions. Mike always talks about that, the rushes and the completions. So I think that's probably a solid number. Hadn't looked at the stats, but yeah, seeing it well.
Calvin Watkins, Dallas Winners. We talked the last couple of days about professionalism, hero ball, and all that. How much was that just us, or was that you guys really internally trying to get your act together?
One more time.
How important was it to get your act together after all the discussions you guys had about professionalism and hero ball and those kinds of things?
We got to continue to be pros. That's not done. That's not done when you get a win, and that's my point about we're not going to get overexcited or hopefully the guys don't listen to anything that's being written now, good or bad. It's about focusing on this process. We're able to get a win tonight, puts us at 2-2, going into a long weekend. But we've got to go on the road next week against a good Steelers team, who may be undefeated, right? Who may be undefeated when we play them, right? Yeah, so, it's going to be in a tough environment. I hadn't played there since my rookie year, so I'm looking forward to that. And that's really all that matters is taking care of our bodies, being smart, healthy this weekend, getting back at it Monday, and being pros. Continue to work, trust the process, trust one another, be accountable, and go and put the best version of ourselves out there next Sunday.
What was it to see the running game progress this week after what you've seen the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's huge. Obviously, it's a couple young linemen up front. Being able to get them going, get their confidence going, get the backs going, that opens up the play action, that opens up the nakeds, allows us to just spread the ball outside. You got to have a run game to win in this league, so as long as we can continue to build on that, we'll be fine.
John Michaud with The Athletic. Obviously, CD doesn't get very many one-on-ones, and the one that he does, you guys get a touchdown. What's going through your mind when you see it, because you're like, he doesn't get many of these? What's your thought process when you see that?
Look off the safety, do my part. Right there, he beat the guy pretty clean at the line, so, I didn't want to put too much air on it. Understand the safety was going to go that way. Just get him the ball. Got to take advantage of those one-on-one opportunities, and we did that. Able to get him the ball. He went and broke the tackle, and felt good to get him off to a fast start.
But with you, like, you're not just thinking to yourself, like, I can't miss on this. I'm not going to get another one of these.
No, just playing the play. Not a lot of can'ts, don'ts, won'ts go through my head, really at any point. So Yeah, I mean, in my head, honestly, I'm like, are y'all really about to press him and leave him one-on-one? No safety's getting over the top, and so once the ball was snapped and he didn't, it was just about making the throw.
Nick Harris, former Star Telegram. After that opening 3 and out, I think you rattled off 12 straight completions, 100 and something yards. What worked so well there in the first and second quarter?
Yeah, just taking some of those completions underneath. I think I mentioned it. I really probably should have thrown CD a smoke on the second play of the game. And after that, he comes sideline, look at the film. Didn't know if they're trying to roll to him or figure out a plan, what they were going to do with him. And then after that, I said, I'm going to just play it fast, trust my feet, trust my eyes, and guys went and got open, and that's what happened.
Why did you feel like 80% specifically was attainable tonight? Was it the play to the
I shoot for 80 every week, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, I think coach usually says 70. I shoot for 80. Yeah, and so trust me, the last 3 weeks I've been disappointed. So, but now I got to go for 90, I guess.
Saudi's the athletic. Dak, not just this week, but this season, Hunter Lipke, what has he done to earn your trust in the passing game and in the role in the offense in general?
Love that guy. Lil Mike All-Star. That's what I call him. Wearing the number 40 as well. One of my favorite backs back in the day, too. So awesome just to see a guy, come in as a fullback, show that he can play tight end, fullback, running back, can pass protect. Made a huge third down catch last week and obviously in this week. So, I mean, just a guy not only gained more and more of my trust, but the coaches as well, understanding that he's just a football player. You can put him there in any situation. He's going to get the job done. Went and got a 4th and 1. I mean, bounced it almost, guy tripped him up and kept his feet and went and got, an extra 5 yards or so. So the guy can do it all. And when you've got somebody like that, that's huge for this offense, and we've got to figure out ways just to continue to get him on the field and allow him to make plays when he can.
When did it kind of hit you in terms of the chemistry with him in training camp? I mean, how many reps you guys get that he could be a reliable pass catcher?
Pretty early, honestly. He's a football guy, loves the game. Simple man, I'd say. And just understanding, watching him in training camp, whether he was in there with us or Coop, made a great catch, I remember, in the Rams scrimmage on an option route. So the coaches have just given him more and more, and he's taking advantage of every opportunity. And so me seeing that, obviously I trust the guy, and he goes out there and just continues to deliver.
Patrick.
You know who delivers is Dak Prescott. 13-2 in his career against the Giants. Behind only Roger Staubach, who's 16-1. It's pretty impressive. And Dak with another great line in this one. 22 of 27, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks in the victory. Coming up, we break.
Was there any kind of common denominator when you guys were getting down towards scoring that you just couldn't break the end zone?
Yeah, I mean, I think just didn't execute. In those positions, we got behind the sticks with some penalties and some unforced errors, and just didn't execute the same as we had leading up to that point. So I thought we moved the ball well and drove it, but we didn't finish, and we got to go back and see what we could have done better there.
How frustrating is it for you as a quarterback not being able to get your team into the end zone?
Very frustrating. Very frustrating. We're expected to score touchdowns and put points on the board, and in a game that I felt like we were able to do a lot and move the ball well and execute a lot of stuff well. We didn't execute the red zone stuff and didn't punch it in, so that's frustrating, yeah.
How does an inability to run the ball as an offense impact you as a passer?
Well, I mean, I think I thought there was, there's some opportunities in the pass game that we got to convert, and for the most part, I thought we did a good job executing. And pass pro was good, and receivers did a good job getting open. I think we'll look at some things we can do better in the run game, and I thought the pass pro was really good. Execution in the pass game for the most part was pretty good. So. Yeah, I mean, we got to look at where we can improve across the board and get going.
Is there already one pass play that you would like back out of anything you've seen tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think there were some opportunities out there that, got a hit. And like I said, I thought the execution for the most part was pretty good. But, we certainly left some plays out there.
Like specifically, was there one particular thing, maybe like on the offsides slide down that way?
Yeah, I think that one, getting the ball out there. Some of those down the field throws, got to hit them.
And did you think Malik had that catch on the 4th down play?
It looked like he did from my view on it. Yeah, I mean, he played a heck of a game again, and he's shown up for us big time. So we'll keep trusting him with it.
Daniel, the first drive of the game made the 39-yard pass to Malik. Rest of the game, nothing of 30-plus yards. I mean, just some of those downfield throws you guys are missing on. Is that something mechanically or just miscommunication? Like, what was going on in some of those downfield throws?
I don't know. I think just got to hit him and give a guy a chance to make a play. So I look at it, see where we can improve. I thought, for the most part, we moved the ball well in the pass game, and maybe we didn't hit a 30-yarder, but we hit 15, 20-yarders and moved it well. So we'll look at where I'll look at where I can improve on those down the field opportunities.
It seemed like on a few of those third down.
The Giants have gone 4 straight home games without a touchdown from Daniel Jones. As you see, the worst primetime record by a starting quarterback. He's just not good in primetime. It's not really good overall. I mean, I'm not trying to throw shade at him. It's just, if you're a Giants fan, you're sitting here going, why did we pay this guy and then we let Saquon Barkley walk? Because certainly that contract affected their decision with Saquon. So you're sitting here going, this is what we got here for 4 years? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Giants fans. I